Shortly. St. Louis Circuit Attorney Kim Gardner appeared at a church to rally her supporters this morning. Gardner faces a criminal contempt hearing, a separate push for removal from office, and now a growing field of Democrats lining up to challenge her. Our political editor Mark Maxwell has the latest developments.
Brent, despite all her troubles, Kim Gardner still does have some support. How much? Not quite clear, but not enough to keep other Democrats from lining up to run against her.
Kim Gardner's supporters awarded her with this T-shirt and a new nickname. Gardner left the Central Baptist Church Saturday morning after delivering a defiant 13-minute speech.
What you're seeing is a witch hunt.
She hammered Republican Attorney General Andrew Bailey's legal push to expel her from office.
I'm not leaving. I'm not resigning. I'm not doing nothing. You're going to have to remove me.
She's got a new problem.
Democratic defense attorney David Mueller said voters see a difference between a Republican power play and critique from nonpartisan judges.
This is different. This is people calling balls and strikes, not politics.
Judge Michael Noble moved Thursday to hold Gardner in indirect criminal contempt of court.
The Circuit Attorney's office appears to be a rudderless ship of chaos.
When you're talking about a rudderless ship, what are you talking about? The criminal justice system is doing what it's always designed to do. And we're trying to change the Titanic of a ship.
Well, it's going down, I agree. You know, she's definitely hit the iceberg of her own self-imposed problems. The self-imposed problems of driving people away from her office.
Mueller filed papers to challenge Gardner in next year's primary. Former Alderman Mike Gross says he'll file his papers to enter the contest this week.
It's extremely problematic that our circuit attorney's office is so antagonistic to the judges.
Gross and Mueller both argue Gardner is standing in the way of a more just criminal justice system.
If there is systemic racism in the court system, Kim Gardner is the absolute worst person to address it. She hasn't been able to address it yet. They're getting worse under her.
Gardner and her supporters do acknowledge things aren't exactly running smoothly.
Ride with you till the wheels fall off.
And she says she's ready to go down with the ship.
I don't care if I have nobody in my office, because it's about doing the right things.
If you have no one left to lead, you're not a leader. If she's going to hollow out the office and put her ego above her employees, above her subordinates, and above the city, that's why I'm running.
Gardner also appeared to blame the lack of prosecutors on not enough money. Disinvestment, she called it. She claimed her office has been disinvested since day one. That's not true. According to city financial records, her office got an extra 35% in funding from the city 2 years ago and an extra 30% last year.
Mark Maxwell reporting.